Hey, it's your reigning supreme, the Doll Queen. Welcome back to my channel. And so today we are reviewing another Magic Mixies Pixlings, because these are Pixlings. I haven't reviewed one of these bitches in a hot minute, so here they are. Miss Squirrel. Obviously this one is from Series 2 because we have the 5 of them. The only one that I have a review of is this one, Marina. I don't know when I did that review, but it was a while ago. And then now we also have Faye and Amber. So since this is the 5 of them, I either have Faye or Amber. If you know the crystal, you know the crystal. But I'm going to try and keep it a mystery as we just open. Actually, the review is literally going to have the title in it. So it's Amber. I got Amber because of the orange crystal. So yeah, it just has all this junk on it. These two I still will not buy, or 3, because I don't really like Faye that much. The next one that I would get is Flitta. I like Flitta, which is the Walmart exclusive one, and I also like, out of the new ones, I like the Phoenix one, but she isn't out yet. So depending on how much I end up liking Amber is if I get any others, because I haven't really touched my Marina much, and when looking back on her, she's pretty bare. So yeah, let's do it. So we have now 5 to create. We have all that junk. And then the back of it, which tells you mix your potion and Pixling doll will magically appear. Enter the enchanted realm of the Magic Mixies Pixlings, where potions flow from waterfalls and fountains. Pixlings spread magic moments and joy throughout all the land. Now it's your turn to create a magical potion and reveal your Magic Mixies Pixlings. I will say, eventually, when they venture into the full 12-inch fashion, well, not, it's more like 10-inch fashion doll realm, I think I will like these even more, because as like a small doll, they are fine. I like them, but they're not my favorite, because I tend to not go for small dolls, because it's these and the tweens that I have, which I actually really like. The tweens, again, I don't really touch them a lot because I like posing and like brushing hair and stuff, and their hair isn't that long to brush. So yeah. Anyways, we have this little flippity flap here that we will remove. Oh, God. Okay. And then right here it says remove. So I will. Which that's annoying, but it's whatever. And then we have all of this, which is rubber banded to the bottom right here. Ugh. Oh, and at the top. Which these are like way too big of rubber bands to use for like hair, unless if it's the giant Amaya, which at that point just use regular hair bands because they don't like rot off anyway. But we just get this tray and then all this shit. Alright, so this bottle is exactly the same as the one that I opened for Marina. So let's just go ahead and get started with her. So we have the scroll of instructions. So you can watch a video on it, you see all that's in there. And then, let's see. So now we have to cut and pour in number 2. Right here, which is in pink. You can see the scissor line. Yeah, it's cold. So and to put it in, the best thing you can do is fold it in like that and then pour, so you don't just dump it all in there unknowingly. Hello. Well, damn. I guess okay, do not cut at the scissor line because it doesn't even go. Cut a little bit after the scissor line, then it'll work. Just for future knowledge. So there we go. We filled that with blue ink. Is blue something? I'm so curious because it bubbles up and it smells like bubble solution. So I'm always so confused on what the shit actually is. And we'll never know because it's like a trade secret. Because if they like tell people or if they like announce it to the public, then other companies will start doing it really easily. So now we have to fill a potion bottle to this line, which I'm gonna go a little bit under so I don't soak the doll because that's what happened last time. Okay, so as you can see, after I filled it up, it bubbled a lot. So it's some sort of bubble solution. I can tell you that. But now step 4 is sprinkle in the gold dust, which is this junk. Again, you cut it right there, because I believe this shit is paper. Hello. Okay, so it's all stuck at the bottom, but there's the gold dust, just little paper gold gems we can put in there. And then next up is 5, which is this junk, which I don't know if it's more of whatever 2 is, which I don't think it could be. So it's the bubble solution with whatever this is. Mixing power elixir is what they call it, but it's just interesting because I know it's not, it wouldn't make sense to pour more bubble solution in there. So I'm just perpetually confused, and it's darker than before. And then lastly, we have to put the dragon egg shit in there, which I'm curious if the tear strip will work. Yeah, so you can use it as a tear strip, I guess. So there it is. Here's the dragon egg. Maybe they just call it an egg. I don't know, but now we can put it in there. And then we're supposed to remove this little golden ring right here that reveals the magic words of Magicus Mixis on the little bottle right there. And this ends up doubling as a stand. It's not a very good stand, but at least they tried. And then we twist this little gem right here to close that, and you keep twisting until it stops, and then you push down hard twice. And then it's supposed to slowly fade away. And now that it is all clear, we can see her in there, just in the water. So what you do is you untwist it all to free the doll out. and we'll take a look at her in a second, because now I'm going to pour this out and probably throw it away, because I really don't have any other use for this. So that's one of my big complaints. So then after that, you have this tube that you have to twist the other way so you can pull Miss Girl out. Yeah, she still got a little wet, so that's fun. Not as wet, but still wet. All right, so before we look at Miss Squirrel, we are going to look at the collector's guide that she has, because everyone has a little description in there. So it shows us all of the dolls that you can also get, which it shows you the crystal as well. So you can see Yunya, who's the purple one, Dearly, who's the pink one, Marina is the blue one, which Marina I do have a review of. I don't know how long ago it was, but it was a while. And we have this one, Amber, who's the orange one, and Faye, who is the green one. And then as you can see, it did get a little wet. And then on this side, the exact same thing that's on the back of the box. And then for Amber, it is you have created Amber, the dragon pixling, potion power, inner strength. Unleashing her magical dragon spirit, Amber bravely takes on any challenge. Her power of inner strength helps her soar without fear. With a splash of Amber's Be Brave potion, you'll believe you can achieve. Okay. And then, my fingers feel weird from that bubble solution because it got everywhere. Luckily, it didn't really get on the doll very much, if at all. So, good. So now for Miss Amber, we have her. And she looks pretty cool, just straight out of the box. She's got really interesting hair. So I guess we'll start off there. It is nice, like nylon hair. I'm sure after because it's probably been doused in like bubble solution. So after you brush, wash, and condition, it'll probably feel amazing. But I probably won't, because I don't want to have to redo these pigtails due to these little things, which are like dragon antlers. Like, yeah, like I guess antlers is the best thing for it, but as you can see, like they were plugged in, I bet, after the hair was done, so it was like easy. But like if I were to try and put it into high ponytails with that in the way, it would just be really annoying, so I'd rather not. And then the hair looks like it's rooted all blue and then just pink on the outer rim, and the pink part is cut shorter than the blue, so it ends up looking like a little bit of ombre, because that's like the only way that they can do ombre without it being like marker or something. So I'm fine with that. It looks cool. And then, like I said, she has a little gold dragon antler things with a little bit of pink on them. They're rubbery and they don't seem to come out. So, like I said, really difficult if you want to redo these pigtails. All right, so for her makeup and bangs, we have like these blue bangs that are split in the center. Straight bangs have little cute frame pieces, a little yellow pentagon, some blue forehead scales, purple eyebrows, purple eyelashes, purple in the little crease right there, pink little flame eyeshadow right there, and a little bit of off-white eyeshadow right there. There's some very faint like green scaling right there, and then blush that's green and pink, and then blush on the nose. Then her lips are a little dark pink on the top lip and a light pink on the lower lip, and it is all shimmery. So really fun and beautiful makeup, although it is a little pixelated, but I think it's a little better than what we had in the first series. And then she has these little downturned, like, the only thing I can think of are Zelfs. If you remember Zelfs, that's what the ears are giving. And then she has her little wings back here that are gold with pink tips, which matches her little horns. Yeah, it doesn't look like her wings are removable, but there's a little heart right there and then little designs on the wings. The top is molded on. which we've seen this, like that's what they do. And it is just a scaly blue top right here with a little bit of like line work right here that's pink, and then we have gold little heart detailing right there, a little cute collar that I see with like Asian inspired dolls like Lila Yamamoto and Lily Chang, and even Musa from Winx from time to time. We have little gold shoulder pads, and then for her arms we have these cool like spiral molded details going on. Not sure what that's about, but it looks cool. Don't know if it's reused sculpt or not. And then obviously she has her like green skin or whatever. And then her skirt is fabric, and it is just this nice fluffy fabric, and it looks so cute. We have blue tier, a pink tier, and a purple tier, and it's just all nice. It's sewn together well, and it velcros in the back, so you can remove it if you wish, which just revealed a little bit of more sculpting right there, so you end up getting like a leotard. So fun. I always did not mind that with the sculpted top and then the fabric bottoms, because like sometimes with like LOL tweens who has like all fabric clothing, which is super detailed and super nice, sometimes their clothing can be like a little bulky on them. So I get it. And not like every company is a private company with better funds like MGA. And then the shoes are these cute little blue scale shoes to match the top, and they have painted little pink fur on them, pink soles with a little, I don't know, swirly thing, kind of looks like a snake, and then little gold accents swirling around. No, nothing on the bottom, just two different peg holes, and that's it. That is her. And I do like her. I think she's a really cute doll, but I'm not like infatuated, because I'm not really into dolls on this scale, but I still really, really like her. And the hair doesn't feel as nice as Marina's. So yeah. Oh, and all of her skin is shimmery. Last thing we can do is articulation, which is a ball joint at the head, a ball joint at the shoulder, a hinge and swivel at the elbow, and then a ball joint at the hip. So I do wish that we had at least a knee joint, but we do not, which is fine, I guess. But yeah, that's her. You can just peg that in, and then she stands. And then this is my Marina, my only other Pixling that I own. So her hair feels a lot nicer, Marina's. I don't know why, but it does. And one thing I always appreciate with Moose for these dolls is that even though they're tiny, they do have a good amount of hair, and all of their details, like all their tops are completely painted. Their shoes are always like completely painted or pretty nicely detailed. But yeah, that's a little comparison between the two. I definitely like Amber more than Marina. So yeah, they're super cute. And I may or may not get more. We'll see. But I did get her on sale for $9 because of a Target sale. So I recommend waiting for those prices for these dolls because they are not worth the $18 price point. I know most of that goes into the unboxing experience, but at the end, you just kind of get a giant plastic bottle that you don't know what to do with, and they advertise, oh, you can make little potions in there, which is just plop a bunch of shit in there and water and you're good. And I don't like that. So I just tend to throw mine away because I don't know what else to do with it. And I do feel a little bad about throwing it away, but like, I'm not the one who made wasteful packaging here. So yeah, I hope that they make like an Amazon exclusive frustration-free packaging where it's like a $10 doll and you just get it in like a cardboard box. Like I vastly prefer that. So hopefully they can do that because I would love to just buy that. As for the other ones, like I said, I was interested in Florida, I was interested in Phoenix, and I think that's it. yeah. So, again, wait for a sale. You'll find a good one. From your experiment, I grant you a wonderful, glorious, fantabulous day. Toodles.